for the playoffs, because there was so much talk about Meat Hook Massacre and the price value and stuff, and which I didn't realize until Kilkai Canada said it, that there is one, it comes out of the set of Ministrad Midnight Hunt. I think that'll be the pack giveaway for today in the playoffs.
Yes. Which
also means that I should set up my giveaway post, not my giveaway post, my playoff post while these games are going. And it looks like, wow, that was a huge mulligan.
Yeah, there was not enough lands in that opening hand there, so
that is very unfortunate.
No, but we do have a burrow time here, so we're definitely going to be seeing. I think it's land go at this point here. So unless this can't get bumped up very shortly, I think we're going to see this Shambling Gas see burrow time eventually. Ooh. Opening hands are probably not the greatest here, but good with on the Millhouse side. Yeah, we're going to see a Massacre for 1, possibly. Well, we're going to see if we can get a trade out of it. Which we don't. All right, Massacre for 1. Because they had options. It was either that or the Trespasser. So if they traded, there would have been a... So, Creator Treasure Token, say go. They could borrow time the mass. I think borrow time you can. It's more than just creatures here. Except non-land permanent. So obviously, yes, you could have hit the Massacre if you wanted to. But yeah, Selesnya Enchantments is falling behind the 8 ball here, so we're going to see some borrow time. Take care of the Trespasser. Discard, say, one of the lands they don't need. And they do have an Eye Witch. But here comes the Witch. So you can see Witch, land, attack for 1. Or actually, they could probably play it on... Let's see what they hit here. They could probably play it on their turn to remove... this could be channeled here, so... Yeah, here comes the channel. Get rid of the borrowed time. So then get back their 3/3. Get a land. Into play. Take it, choose up 1 card. To get a 1/1 out of the equation, pass the turn. Yeah, this is not looking well for our Selesnya player here. And I think they're just on the pedal of the metal here at this point there, so. Cast for 1. Now say go, and another borrow time on our Selesnya end, but I think it's a little too late.
That was pretty rough for him.
Yeah. Yeah, they're targeting the Witch down to 5. No, they're gonna go after the Trespasser. Have to get rid of their Snakeskin Veil, unfortunately. No attacks, and I think this could be almost the beginning of the end.
He was behind the 8 ball pretty much from the start, which is kind of unfortunate. But I really like how getting a whole different view because of his phone. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's very, very cool to see.
Here's Massacre for 1, which means... Keep that, wipe the board, all the triggers.
Yeah. The triggers are important, and he's still going to get to be able to attack for 2 here.
And at this point, you can get a pest summoning or a science or an expedition. Breach sounds excellent, which means he gets 2 token. He gets 2 pests out of the equation, and the 3/3 back.
That's pretty good. That's not going to cut it.
No, I think there's just more blocks. Concede, boom.
Whoa, that was really quick.
Yep. The thing is, Selesnya needs to really put the pedal. Needs to put like 1 card, basically like boggles.
Right. Yeah.
But the problem is that these Orzhov decks and the Golgari decks now are more board wiping with Meathook Massacres, Binding the Old Gods. Rituals are pretty much a big game card that came back into the meta.
Yep.
Which will get around everything that has the ward as the ward mechanic. See an Evoke Despair, which probably be a good call too, because obviously he gets rid of the creature enchantment. No, the Selesnya list does not really run any planeswalkers really, so they're cards that they could.
Shadow's Verdict. I was surprised that Chicago took it out. Shadow's Verdict just kills so many creatures. I mean, it does kill it on both sides, unfortunately, but like if you're going up against an enchantment deck on the draw, might be the only thing that saves you.
Yeah, I can see maybe a Guardian of Faith coming in on Selesnya's end, just to mitigate that board wipe.
That is a good point.
I think we're gonna. But with Selesnya on the play, if they can get the right spells and protection spells, they could run over this game real quick. But I think this matchup favors more of the Golgari side if they can hold off. Yep, that's all you need right there. Baneful Mastery and Dispute and Meathook Massacre. Sign me up for everything.
Yeah.
Selesnya has to mold a 6, so they're getting rid of their circle of protection.
I mean, they still have a good hand, though, right? Like, they can play a turn 2
companion.
draw a card.
Yep.
They have definitely turn 3 plays and 4 plays, so, like, they
and
have
the Guardian
things to do, which is good.
And they have the Guardian of Faith to get rid of the Meathook Massacre.
Yeah.
So you can say a might. You can almost say like Rune of Might, draw a card, pumps it up to 2. Okay. That becomes a 3/3. Not bad.
That's pretty good too. It's really good though when it changes to your opponent's turn. Because then it's just a 1/1, right?
Yep. But I think either this Baneful Mastery is going to come down or this Witch.
The Baneful Mastery.
Baneful Mastery.
Wow.
But I think you just tack in for 3, really. There's nothing really you can... You just leave up the... You just leave up your Guardian Faith and just let them try to eat up the Massacre.
Yeah. I mean, I like that play, too, because you're forcing his hand, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Still chooses to do nothing. You're just going to keep hitting him, then.
So now it's going to flip.
Oh, maybe he was waiting for this to flip to play the Meathook Massacre? I mean, that's a possibility.
but they have enough mana now they can play a Runamite and a Guardian.
This is true.
But I think they're just going to say go.
Wow. So if he tries to go Meat Hook for 2, Ruin is not an instant speed effect, but Guardian is. Oh, that's an interesting.
Yep. But I think it's either Meat Hook Massacre for 2,
which means you flash in
or for
Guardian
3.
on end step, right?
Yeah. No, you flash in Guardian now. ETBs. Pick both of those creatures. They phase out.
Oh, wow.
You X3.
So you lose the Guardian but keep your board?
Yep. And now you can just
really
play.
good.
Now you just play your land. You can play Runamite, draw a card.
Or you could attack for 7.
You can for 7. Yeah. Down to 8. Say go.
I like it. I like it. Good call.
Yes, you're going to lose one of these creatures to a Baneful Mastery. Unfortunately.
Yes.
Well,
I mean, you have to, right?
Yeah. Now, mind you, the companion's going to grow the 2/2 to make it a 3/3.
Companion is going to grow. Right.
Yes. Well, when you if they play the companion, it's going to grow to.
Maybe you just hit this.
Yep, and then you actually do have. Now you target that. Yep.
That was so good and well played.
Yep.
God, Tamiyo was good, eh?
And now you attack in for 4 or 3 in the air. Down to 5.
That was pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. So now they can Deadly Dispute, Ghast, get rid of the companion.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's
or
a good
get
play.
a token.
Dispute it.
Yeah, I think you just get rid of the 1/1. The Portals becomes a 1/1.
Mm-hmm.
Draw 2 cards. You just invoke to spare the board if you wanted to now. Yeah, now you can just vote to spare the board. They die. They lose a life. You draw the cards.
Fortunately, it looks like the creature land is going to... Oh no, we still got 2 mana.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can play the companion, draw the card. The card they drew might... It doesn't have haste.
Veil. No, it doesn't, but Snakeskin Veil is pretty awesome.
Yes. But unfortunately, Meat Hook Massacre gets around that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Martyr comes down. Protection from vampires.
I mean, unless they, with the +1/+1 counter, is enough to get around Meat Hook Massacre for whatever it was paid.
Yes. Which they have enough mana on their side.
Mm-hmm.
They can pay the Meat Hook Massacre.
For the larger cost.
Yep. And they could also so definitely that's going to come in. They can Meat Hook Massacre for 3. That's going to hurt their days a little bit. Keep the X3, remove the board.
See, so it gets around. Oh, I see what you're saying. So in response,
So they could have overpaid it. They should have overpaid it.
Well, they also have the Baneful Mastery, which I'm surprised they didn't use.
I'm just trying to figure out why that was highlighted in the graveyard. Is there something? Is there a flip card with this one? Toughness equals to zero. You may cast this card from your graveyard transform for its disturb cost. Okay, so if you play the disturb cost, you enchant the creature, has flying, lifelink, protection from vampires, and X-axis, all that. Okay. That's why.
Pretty cool.
Yes. But here's a Tybalt.
Oh, Tybalt. We've seen this card just take over games.
It has been the MVP. It has been the MVP of this tournament, really, so.
Yeah, every time it's been played, the opponent's won with it.
Yep. Or even if you just untap with it.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Just the card advantage or the ability to remove a creature is so good.
So now this wedding announcement's going to come down. Here's your 1/1.
Holding a Snakeskin Veil in hand, I think, is going to be very important. But it doesn't stop the +2 ability.
Nope.
I'm going to play with my cards and your cards, so thank you very much.
I'm just going to play it plus this, get rid of this. Now they attack in for 3.
Yeah.
Get rid of the barter. You have to.
Oh, yeah.
Get rid of the disturb card. You don't want that half slapped on something so that it gets super big quick. Attack for 3, down to 14. Here's a witch. And I believe they have enough minutes so they can actually deadly dispute the Eye Witch. They wanted to.
Yep. And they would create a token.
Yep. Now it's going to get flipped. Here's a companion. Draw a card. Not bad.
What are you hoping to draw at this point?
An answer for anything. But you have to deal with not only Tybalt, which is at ultimate range. Which you have to target the witch, unfortunately. Paid the 3 life. No, which in response are going to deadly dispute the Eye Witch, get value off the witch.
Yeah, that's the smart play. Oh wow, they went for the opposite. They're gonna learn. Oh, I see. They went for the Eye Twitch to get the extra value, but I'm surprised they didn't sack the witch and do the same thing.
Now, mind you, they could have went for the Containment Priest too. So the breach. Containment Breach, get rid of the Circle of Enchantment. So you get the witch back, but they have a second witch in hand. So this is the easiest block in history.
Oh, you have to protect your Tybalt. I mean,
and you gain a life.
Yeah.
And they lose a life.
Yeah.
You gain 2 life.
I like that.
Off the pest. So now you can ultimate.
But
or
do
if you wanted
though,
to.
like, so yes, ultimate is a very powerful thing, but is plussing it not better at this point?
See what you have in your hand?
Holy smokes. Maybe I forgot what the ultimate does.
Yes. So we're going to evoke despair, say the boar, say everything. So they have to sack a creature, sack an enchantment. Which means they'll probably have to get rid of 2 creatures.
You know that Tybalt is a 1-of?
Yeah.
Exile all cards from all graveyards. Oh yeah, that's pretty big.
Yeah. And this is where Snakeskin Veil could come into play here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is where they have what's it called? There it is. Mastery.
Yep.
To in response to kill that still. Which is I think they should.
But since it's they can actually channel it. I don't think they can channel it. I could be wrong. But they're going to borrow time, their own borrow time, get the witch back, and scoop her up. And that's it. So Mail House takes it down to 0 over Selesnya Enchantments.
That was really good.